Alright everyone, welcome back to some more of a Requiem for Innocence. Thank you all again for all the likes you're giving out, I really do appreciate it. And currently right now guys, we are at this point where things are going pretty smoothly and I like it, I really do. And it's gonna be awfully depressing once all that goes downhill, you know? But right now things are going at a good rate and good pace at that. Everyone's having a good time, I'm loving it just because of that. Like everyone deserves some brief instances of levity, and we're getting that in this particular part of the game. So I'm looking forward to where it goes from here on, considering we do know how it all ends. It's just a matter of how it's executed from this point of view, you know? So if anything else, guys, I hope you all continue to enjoy watching, and let's get to it. Alright guys, and we are back. Aye aye. Morgana sulking and avoiding Jaren. Now there's an unexpected development. Or maybe I'm just not paying enough attention. Anyway, I should head out and take care of business. Excuse me? No, absolutely not. You could at least pretend to consider the offer. It's not even worth dignifying with an act. Why would you even think inviting me was a good idea anyway? Seems perfectly reasonable to me. There's no harm in changing things up once in a while. Give yourself a little break from spending every day in this depressing little graveyard. The very prospect of attending a festival is considerably more depressing. Come on, it could be fun. Don't dismiss it without. Look at my face. Surely you're not so foolish as to not realize it would mean exposing myself, my face, to heaven knows how many strangers. You're right, I'm not. There will be so many people there and everyone will be caught up in the festivities. No one's gonna bother stopping to scrutinize some random girl's face. I'd say you're likely to get significantly less attention in a crowd. Like they say, the best place to hide a leaf is in the forest. Of course, I don't think you should be afraid to go out any day, at festival or not. As far as I'm concerned, there's no reason for you to hide your face at all. That's easy for you to say. That's not my intention. I understand how significant an issue it is for you. But this festival is a once-a-year thing, and where is this even coming from anyway? What possessed you to suddenly ask me to the festival? Well, you know. I don't know. It was Jaren's idea. Oh, let me check. She dropped by this morning, and after making quite the racket, she brought up the upcoming festival. So you're saying you're inviting me because Jaren asked you to? Well, I mean, the biggest reason is because you weren't in any condition to participate in an event like this the last couple of years, so I wanted you to experience it this year. Enough, please. This is all for Jaren, isn't it? What? She's concerned because I haven't been speaking with her much lately, right? Well, yeah, she is, but that's not why I... Okay, I'll go. Really? Yes, for Jaren. I feel guilty knowing I've caused her so much distress. I'm dead weight at the brothel as it is. The last thing I want is to make things even worse by being a source of worry. So I will go to the festival. Morgana, I don't think anyone wants you to go out of some sense of obligation. If that's all, then go. You're done applying the ointment, aren't you? Morgana, please. Go. What's gotten into you? Why are you so upset? I am not upset. Now please, go away. I beg to differ. Okay, I'll leave. Just remember, the festival's there for you to enjoy it, alright? I'll remind you when the day draws closer. I definitely went about that the wrong way, huh? I hoped her mood would improve by the time the festival came around. But unsurprisingly, my hopes weren't enough to change anything, and Morgana remained distant. She had always been a sullen, aloof girl, but when she was really upset, she completely closed herself off. Day after awkward day crawled by, and I soon began to wonder if inviting her had been a mistake. But after all that, I couldn't just march up to her and say, "Never mind, we're not going." So I was left to endure a long, uncomfortable week until the day the Midsummer Festival commenced. Midsummer, the celebration of the Nativity of John the Baptist, was an event observed across the land on or around the summer solstice. In our city, festivities lasted for roughly 10 days. A large bonfire burned in the square, vendors set up stalls selling food and trinkets, and girls wore crowns made of flowers, dancing in a parade down the streets while onlookers whistled and clapped. The sheer vivacity that permeated the city was enough to make one forget about the Lord's venom coursing through it. Or perhaps that was the goal. An excuse to let loose and slip free of the Lord's iron grip, if only momentarily. We walked down the city's main street, observing the excitement unfolding around us. Our group was only 4 large. The other girls either split off into their own parties, or decided they would rather take the time to sleep. It had been some time since I had last left the slums and visited the city proper. We weren't prohibited from entering the city, but wandering around in grimy rags only invited dirty looks, so most tended to avoid it. Nobody was eager to charge headfirst into a den of prejudice. But that all went away when festival time came around. Everyone was too busy enjoying themselves to go around condemning us for our appearance. Whee! It's a festival! We're at a festival, a real life festival! Look, Morgs, look! We really at a festival! Settle down. I heard you the first time. And I do have eyes, you know. Settle down? But it's a festival! The whole point is to make noise and get wound up and go crazy. If you make that much noise, you'll draw attention to us. No worries, everybody's doing it. We'll fit right in. Still. Ah, it looks like they're giving out flower crowns over there. Let's go get some, Morgs. Come on. I have no interest in... Let go of me. Wait, stop pulling. By all means, have fun, but try not to get separated. They seem to be getting along just fine. Jaren was telling me how Morgana was being distant, but it looks like she might have been reading too much into it. Wait, Jaren said that? So I take it you didn't know either? Yeah, I had no idea actually. Now, there's something you don't see every day. You're always the first one to catch on to any sort of friction between the girls. Yeah, kinda stuck them both off in the peripheral, since neither of them are prone to causing much trouble. So I haven't been watching Jaren or Morgana very closely. Damn, I really need to pay more attention, huh? I should have noticed if they had a falling out. Don't beat yourself up over it. You don't need to feel responsible for everything that goes on there just because you've got seniority. What, you worried about me? Think of it as more of a warning, which generally speaking one gives because they're concerned. You know, it'd do wonders for what people thought about you if you could just find the stones to say, "Yeah, I am," instead of blowing smoke every time. If I were to say that, yes, I was worried about you, you'd have no hesitation saying exactly what you thought, that it made you want to hurl. Am I that easy to read? Easier than you know. Hold on a sec, if Jaren and Morgana weren't talking, I assume she's not the one who invited her to come then. Nope, that was me. Did you really? Well, color me shocked. Both that you would ask a girl out and that Morgana would agree. She taking a liking to you or something? Though I guess that wouldn't be too much of a surprise with how much time you spend looking after her. Well, actually, she had a slightly different reason for agreeing to come. Oh? Oh boy, those crowds are crazy. So you weren't able to get any flower crowns? Nah, Morgs threw a huge fit before you could get there. Said she'd rather go swimming in a latrine than wear flowers. I never said any such thing. Not in those words maybe, but you were objecting at least that much. What on earth did she say then? Yes, I objected, but only because the crowds were so bad we couldn't have gotten through. Oh, that's all? Can't say I'm surprised. You are both on the small side. Crowds this size could easily wash you away. Well, pardon me for being so small. I never said it was a bad thing. I'm sensing a lot more animosity between him and Morgana than her and Jaren. Ah, in that case, we can have Jackie go get them instead. A fine idea. Girls dig a man who knows how to step up and take the initiative. Yeah, girls love a guy who'll be proactive. Don't think I missed that, Juke. Oh, Jacopo, you're such a hunk. And remember, one for each of us. Good grief. Okay, fine, you win. I'll get them, so drop the obnoxious bladder yak before I spew chunks. 2 is fine. I don't need one. It is a festival, you know. You should wear something with a little more color for once. Change things up from your usual dreary garb. No, bad Jackie. 0 out of 10. No girl wants to be ordered around like that. Yeah, seriously. At least have some sense and say something like, you look positively gorgeous with a crown of flowers to accentuate your beautiful hair. I love it. It's so corny I can taste it. Just make sure you top it off with, but flowers can never compare to your natural beauty. If you so much as utter a single syllable, I swear I will despise you all. I'll despise you for all eternity. Never in 1,000 years. 3 flower crowns coming right up. And stay right there where I can find you, okay? See ya, darling. Ugh, do those girls ever get tired of heckling me? They were right about the crowds, though. I don't understand how so many people can care so much about a few free flowers. Though, I suppose when you're in a festive mood, frivolities tend to seem all the more attractive. Hey, watch where you're going. Hey, are you okay? I didn't think I bumped you that hard. I'm fine. I'm just feeling slightly under the weather today. Then what are you doing at a festival of all things? Need a hand? No, but thank you. What a curious woman. I get the impression she didn't want anyone to see her face either. She looked rather well off at that, from what I could make out beneath her robes. A noble, perhaps? Nah, could have been. Alright, no time to stand here and muse. Ah, it's that girl who claims that she's his mother, right? The liar. I'm so sorry, I just gave out the very last one. You can't be serious. If only I'd been here a few minutes sooner, you could have gotten some too. Damn it, I hadn't been sidetracked by that woman. Thanks anyway, and sorry for wasting your time. Hold up just a sec. I'm all out of crowns, but I do have 1 spare flower you can have. I was saving it for myself, but I'm in a terrible mood. Are you sure? It was meant for you, you're allowed to keep it. You look like you were really counting on getting those crowns though. Oh, no, hardly. Why would anyone care so much about a few flowers anyway? Don't play dumb with me. They were gonna be for your sweetheart, right? Now you're being delusional. Don't be bashful, take it. I'm rooting for you. Bye, enjoy the festival. Thank you. I suppose it's better to come back with something, rather than get my ears chewed off on both sides. Ah, there he is! I'm counting exactly 0 crowns, so you weren't able to get any either. I showed up 3 seconds too late, they were all out. Pah, that's a bummer, but what you gonna do? You say free and everyone comes running. No, you gotta hit them with something a little more girly. Whoop, they are real pretty, I can see why everyone want them. You already blew your chance. And speaking of blowing it, Jacopo, we send you out on one little errand and you can't even manage to pull that off. Worthless grunt. Now, who needs a lesson in acting like a girl? Oh, I'm so sorry, Jacopo. Thank you so much for going out there in the big scary crowds just for us. I'm gagging from the sheer volume of bull erupting from your mouth. Hear me out though. While I may not have been able to get the crowns you asked for, I was able to acquire an exclusive one-of-a-kind flower. Not so worthless now, am I? Thank you, flower girl whose name I never got. Yeah, not feeling it. If you were 3 maybe, I'd be proud of you. Then go get your own goddamn flowers. Whoa, relax. It is a nice flower, very pretty. And you never know, it might even look better in someone's hair than a crown. I don't know, there's still only one. You're never gonna stop complaining, are you? Not complaining, just wondering who you're gonna give it to. Oh. That is a problem. Right. Then I'll give it to... Oh, I already know what's gonna happen here. We're gonna super save. Just in case, guys. You never know. Let me use a new slot. Morgana. Pick someone else. At least feign interest. At least feign interest. Why would you think I would be interested in a flower when I already told you I didn't want a crown? A single flower won't make you stick out as much as a whole crown, so I don't see what the problem is. Why are you so desperate to get me wearing a flower? Excuse me, how am I being desperate? Can you think of a better word to describe your stubborn insistence? A flower would clash horribly with my face anyway. Or are you trying to turn me into a laughingstock? You really need to do something about that cynicism. As I've told you several times already, no one cares how you look. They're too distracted. I am not being cynical. You're a cold-hearted monster if you believe I can simply turn off my anxiety about my appearance. You don't have to put it in your hair. If you prefer, you can just carry it with you. But I'd like it to go to good use. And give it to Maria or Jaren. I swear, it's like I'm arguing with a brick wall. Okay, let's try this again. We haven't talked much recently, so think of this as... Just take it, please. I look like an oaf waving this damn thing around. Stop trying to shove it into my hands. Okay, there. It's all yours now. Don't you dare throw it away either. What on earth is his problem? Is there any help in that guy, like, at all? Now you understand how he can spend so much time in a brothel and still be single, don't you? Yep, he's completely hopeless. Looks like the crowd's thinned out a bit. Following the parade, I guess. And how about we go check out the stalls and get some grub? Me, let's gobble down kebabs till we burst. Sorry to burst your bubble, kid, but everyone's selling meat's packed up for the day. Huh? Hey, figured I'd find you guys somewhere around here. Oh, hello, Grecian. What do you mean they packed up for the day? Exactly that. Short on supplies, all ran out this morning. And this is just day one. Who knows just how bad it will get in the rest of the festival. No, not the meat. Anything but the meat. Let me guess, everyone's all out of meat because you ate it all, beefcake. God, I fucking wish I had. Also, I have a name, you know. I always use nicknames for my friends, no exceptions. Oh, well, in that case. Are you really okay with her calling you that, Grecian? I would have expected them to stock up on supplies in anticipation of the higher demand during the festival. I bet they tried, but the damn Lord's leeching up everything he can get his grimy hands on. Yeah, I think the bastard would have learned his lesson 2 years ago, but no, it's just getting worse. God, this whole city needs to get off his lazy ass and tell the Lord they ain't gonna stand for this. I doubt many people are interested in risking execution to express their discontent. The number of hangings has risen significantly of late. He seems to be purging any dissenters he can find. Don't you think it's high time we got started, Jacopo? Started on what? What do you think, our second uprising? Lower your damn voice, you oaf. There's no telling who might be listening. Kid, they'd have to be standing right next to us to hear anything in all this noise. Way I see it, we're safer talking here out in the open than having secret meetings. Did you hear anything I just said? It's getting less safe every day. You know, we're pretty damn organized if I do say so myself. Our numbers are growing and I'm making sure everyone knows their way around a sword. Instead of just giving him a little kick in the bollocks like last time. I say we go all out and start a revolution. Rip the sick man down from his bloody throne. A revolution. What do you say? I think we could pull it off. He's right. We probably could. No, that's not a good idea right now. And why the hell not? What, you're not flicking on us now, are you? But what happens if we succeed? Assuming we can dethrone the Lord, what next? What if whoever takes his place is equally avaricious? Anyone will be better than who we've got now. That leaves too much to chance. And even if his successor is more reasonable, we'd still be executed for treason. So you're saying we sit on our thumbs and deal with it? If only we could find a noble to join our cause. Someone as flagrantly contemptuous as him is bound to have made a few enemies among the upper class. Having the nobility involved would certainly give us more of a leg to stand on. Hey, how about you guys just let it go already? Why? You're not going to find any nobles willing to stand up to the Lord. They say he murdered the previous Lord as well as anyone who opposed them, their families, and their associates. No one's going to side with a bunch of plebes. The smart thing to do would be to shut up and suck it up. The Lord's not immortal, he'll die of something eventually, so you don't need to stick your necks out just to hurry the process. You can't be serious. Wait for him to die with things as bad as they are? Food's getting more scarce by the day, and people are getting executed left and right, and just cause the Lord doesn't like what they're saying. This city's not going to last for more than another few years. And everyone in the slums will either be dead or run off way before then. Can't imagine that'll be good for business. Well, but still, it's not something a bunch of slum rats could ever hope to pull off. You've got your heads in the clouds. Just because you can dream it doesn't mean you can do it. Don't be a bunch of idiots, okay? God, would you listen to this broad? Every last one of them, I swear. I can't deal with it. Always so concerned with protecting their own skin. Well, excuse me, I'm about done dealing with you and your suicidal fantasies too. You want to take this out back, little... Jeez, man. Calm down, both of you. We can continue this conversation at the pub. I still don't think it's a good idea to do it somewhere so public. Alright? Fine. But let me tell you one thing. We're gonna have to do something, and damn soon. Even if it's a suicide mission. Anyway, I should probably get going. Don't want to be the fifth wheel in your group date. What? Does this look like a date to you? You're damn figure right it does. You got a girl in each arm and one to spare. I might have misjudged you, kid. I'm simply here as a representative of the brothel to ensure none of our employees find themselves in any harm. That's horse manure, and we both know it. You don't have to be shy around me, bro. You want to bag 3 girls at once? Good on ya. A man's gotta be able to pull his weight both in and out of bed. I would never treat my friends with such disrespect. And if I were so crass, I would not be fit to assist with the brothel's operations. Whoa, whoa, whoa. You're kidding, right? Not in the slightest. Dude. Are you trained to be a monk or what? That's not it. Ah, I got it. You're lacking in the size department downstairs. I'm so sorry. Hey, what's that for? Sorry, my fist appears to have a mind of its own. Yeah, well, minds of a mind to make it taste dirt. Oh, is it now? Well, by all means. I'll be happy to take your spot as number 1. Fat chance. All men are idiots. Utter fools. You said it. Ooh, I hear music from down there. And there are people dancing around a big fire. Come on, Jackie. Come on, Beefcake. Quit rolling around the mud and let's go dance. Alright, I'll let you off the hook, but only because Jaren asked. I'll just say Saren again. And I'd rather not snap my number 2 in half. Psh, were you even paying attention, you blind oaf? I was 3 seconds from popping your damn shoulder right off its socket. Ah, stop. Time. Fist down. You can grope each other all you want at the pub. Music starts, so it's dancing time. Down to the square with you. Come on, let's get moving. You too, Morgs. You can go on without me. Morgs, we'll never find you again in this crowd. Come on, let's lose a little. Have fun. It's a festival. Anywhere but there, please. There are too many people here already. It will only be worse at the center of the square. So, please go on. You know, now that I think about it, we can dance just fine right here. What? No need to go down to the square, I'm a genius. Yeah, good point. What's important is that we have fun and make a lot of noise, not where we do it. I guess not everything that comes out of your mouth is hot air, Jaren. Ah, I said Saren again. You see? It should just be called Saren. Why, thank you, boss. That wasn't really a compliment. Wait, what? No, you don't. You can barely even hear the music from here. This is no place for dancing. You should all just go down. Well, you need some music? No problem. I'll go snag a barrel. I can bang out a funky beat for all of ya. You need more than just a beat to dance to, though. There should be some actual music. He's exactly right. So you can all go down to the... Give me a sec. I'll go find some kind of instrument. Hey, well, what do you think you're doing? Borrow my loot? Absolutely not. I will not allow a filthy rat like yourself to lay one finger. Don't hurt me, please. Okay, you can have it. But promise me you'll take very good care of it. Be extremely gentle, okay? Don't bang it around or be rough with the strings, okay? A kindly troubadour lent me his lute. You know, sometimes I forget you're as much a thug as the gorilla over there. Woo! Let's dance! Hold hands, everyone! I really have no interest in dancing, so if you'd please leave me out. All set here. Hit it, boys! Woo-wee! Wait, stop pulling my arms! The whole world's spinning. Why do I feel like you're getting faster? We're just getting warmed up, girl. Faster, faster, faster. Pshoo! Please stop spinning. That's what I'm talking about. Are you having fun, Morgs? I don't even know where I am right now. You don't get enough exercise. Oh, too fast. You're always having the time of your life. Sure is. Come on, Jerry, crank it up another. Slow down, please. I know I told you to speed up, but and dialogue going way too fast. We'll figure something out. Yep, we're gonna stop spinning. Stop! Ah! Oh. And they're all down for the count. Never in my life have I seen a mere dance take such a disastrous turn. So, what are we gonna do with him? What do you think? What? What's wrong? A string snapped. I had a blast today. Danced my butt off, talked my mouth off, got myself one heck of a goose egg. The bumps were not part of the plan, but yeah, I had a pretty good time too. Only wish we could have gotten some meat. Same boss, same. But it was a good day anyway. It's exciting getting to go out with everyone. What about you, Morgs? Did you have fun? Yes, I did. Sweet beans. Of everything that happened today, I say my favorite has to be Jackie and Beefcake brawling. I'm sure you enjoyed that. Of course, you can just go down to the pub and see that anytime you want. It's too bad Beefcake had to bail. He apparently hasn't had his fill of excitement and went to meet up with some of the gang. Wowee, Beefcake sure lives up to his name. When it comes to vitality, I'd say you give Gratian a damn good run for his money. Oh yeah, and it was also nice to learn that Jackie's such a sweetheart. No good having a guy who doesn't really care about girls helping out at the brothel. That would pose some problems, yes. Though I gotta ask, you have your eye on anyone in particular, Jackie? What? How many times are you gonna bring that up? I'm glad you're looking out for us, but you gotta look out for yourself too. Release some stress every once in a while. So if you got your eye on someone, I say go for him, even if it's someone you work with. So how about it? Do you? Don't ya? Sorry, but I have never much care for this sort of talk. Blah, you're no fun. And what about you? What? You know how it goes. A girl only brings the subject up because she's itching for someone to turn around and ask her. Wait, no, I never. So do ya? 'Cause I can totally pull some strings for you. I've been in this business long enough that I've got contacts everywhere. Well, it's a simple yes or no question. I might have my eye on someone. See? What'd I tell you? So who is it? Who's the lucky bastard? Ain't tellin'. Alright then, if you won't give me a name, describe him for me. He's got trouble expressing his feelings. Go on. He kinda looks angry a lot of the time. Oh yeah? He can be pretty haughty. What else? But I think he's a pretty great guy. Is that so? What are you glaring at me for, Maria? There's nowhere near enough info to go on, I know, but if you do figure it out, don't say anything. Oh, no. That was more than enough information. But I hear you. You want to take things at your own pace. No problem. But I know I don't have a chance, so I'm not going to try and pursue him or anything. As long as he's happy, that's what matters most, even if it means he doesn't pick me. I want him to focus on what matters to him most. Sharon, God, you're such a little sweetheart. That old oaf doesn't deserve you. I'll find someone who will treat you right. What? Thanks? Okay, now I'm pretty sure I'm not being presumptuous in assuming, but I never would have guessed. Okay, now you're up, Morgs. Who do you... Hey, is that you, Jaren? What? You got some guts showing your face around here. What's this old drunkard's problem? Doesn't look like someone I'd want to associate with. You know this man, Jaren? Yeah, he was a client where I used to work, I think. Gotcha. You have any idea how bad you screwed me over, you little... Stop pulling on me. Like hell, you need a good whipping. Actually, what you need is a... Ow! You need to watch your damn temper, drunkard. Ow, ow, ow! The hell's your problem? Get your hands off me! I'd like to know what your problem is. This one here, I need her to do business. You prepared to pay for any damages you cause? Because from where I'm standing, you sure don't look like you're swimming in money. You little... I'm sure even in your drunkard stupor, you know what the smart thing to do would be. Gah. Okay, fine. I won't touch her, so get your goddamn hands off of me. So I take it you're working down the slums now, Jaren? Ha! Couldn't think of a better place for you to end up, you walking scourge. I thought I told you to back the hell off. Now, let's not get physical. We've already got bad enough of a reputation with the rest of the city. One little black eye isn't going to change that a damn bit. Chill, let me take it from here. My fine sir, it sounds as though you and one of our girls have a bit of a bad blood between you. I offer you my sincerest apologies, so could you perhaps consider this all water under the bridge? And why should I? How about this? What the? Oh, I missed out on that. Hold on. You can cop a feel right here, right now, completely free of charge. What the? Maria? For a slum rat, you ain't too bad to look at. Alright then, you got yourself a deal. Excellent, then come on over. You little... Gah! I can almost hear the sound of his balls being crushed. Oh, I'm sorry, I was going to give you a little massage, but my hand seems to have slipped. You... You're not very intimidating when you're hunched over and squirming, you know. I'll call the guards, you slum rat. They'll take care of you. Oh, and what are you going to say? Help, please. The woman grabbed my balls and now I can't walk straight. Ha, they'll be too busy laughing to do anything. Just you wait, you little... You will pay for this, I swear to God. Don't you show your ugly mug around me ever again. Alright guys, I'm going to have to end the video here for today. Thank you all for watching. When we come back, we're going to continue on from the story where we left off and see where it goes. So thank you all again, and until the next one.